I would like to warmly welcome everyone to today's Alumni Talk. Our guest speaker today is an RIS alumna from the class of 2012. Please join me in giving a warm RIS welcome to Dr. Phakwan Laohathai.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's really nice to be here to see all your young faces full of, hopes and maybe questions about the future. So it's an honor to be here today and to be giving this talk to you guys.
And now I would like to introduce our student moderators who will be guiding today's conversation. Mook and Brave, please come up to the stage.
Good afternoon. I will be starting with the first questions. Looking back when you were in our age, grade 11, what was the turning point that made you decide to pursue medicine? Was it a childhood dream or something that you discovered later on?
About myself, Phakwan Laohathai. I'm currently a nutrition pediatrician at RIS Hospital just down the road, and I'm a class graduate of 2012, so it has been about 14 years now. So I entered RIS when I was in grade 4 at RST first, and then moved on to RIS. RIS has taught me a lot, and RIS has prepared me for the future careers, definitely. And also what RIS has given me opportunity is to explore what I like. There were brochures about the Duke TIP program in the NSLC programs, which I took the opportunity on and had summer programs in the US. I also sent a lot of applications to the US, but of course in the US it's only a bachelor degree, and you'll have to study pre-med and then apply for the medical school again. So it was not the 100% guarantee that you'll get an MD. So I took this test to get into the joint program in Singapore University. To be honest, I didn't study. I didn't want to be studying MD in Thailand actually at that point. So I just read my IB biology book, finished the whole book, and then took the test. But of course the test was easier than today's test. Yeah, I didn't care what the Thai students were studying. I'm just going to use what RS gave me and just went for the test. So the test was an MCQ questions. There were 100 questions, and we were given about 3 hours to complete the exam. So it took 1 hour and a half, and then I slept. And the person next to me was looking at me like, Jesus, she's not gonna get in. But hello, nice to meet you again at the interview session. I got in. When the result of the interview came out, I really get into the joint program. It was really a big decision to make, I got offers from Stanford, from Johns Hopkins, and all the university listed there. Oh, I'm about to cry. It was actually a big decision to make, and it was not easy to make. My parents, they never forced me to stay here. But what I see 16 years ago was that I want to be in Thailand. I'm an only child. If I end up in the US, I don't know who's going to take care of my parents. And it doesn't even guarantee an MD studying in the US, no matter how big the name of the university is. So I gave a big cry, and then I chose the joint program because I choose my goal of being a doctor. But it was worth it because in the program I also have about 4 other RS friends with me. The feeling of being valuable and being able to help other people is really a good feeling, and I believe that for me it's worth more than the money in my bank account. But of course, doctors are good pay. We don't stop, but we might not be as rich as those who do business, but I don't think those who do business get this feeling though. If you're hesitating about what to take to be prepared for medical school, I tell you that RIS has got everything, and you don't have to learn everything to be a doctor. I suggest that if you feel stressed along the way, you should ask for help, because it's important that now the prevalence of mental health issues are rising, and actually it's not mental, it's brain, and you can fix that using medication. It's better to ask for help, get it fixed, and then move on. What I have listed here are all the components in the e-cigarettes. Many of them are carcinogens, and former alcohol is formalin, so you're inhaling formalin. And also there are flavorings, all the grape, strawberry, mint, lemon, whatever. Those flavorings are designed for you to eat, not for you to inhale. So you don't know if they are safe to be inhaled and what they do with your body. So the amount of nicotine in the e-cigarette is quite varied. It depends on how much the manufacturer wants to put in. So it's not really standardized, and sometimes very high concentration may cause stronger addiction. Okay, because it causes this. It's called E-Bali. It's the lung condition that comes with smoking e-cigarettes. I'm not saying that e-cigarette is worse or better than the traditional cigarette, but I'm telling you that since the traditional cigarette is legal, there are standardized manufacturing procedures, and we can actually quantify about how much you smoke for some disease to occur. But with e-cigarettes, since it's not standardized at all, it depends on the manufacturer, then it's difficult to quantify what bad substances you have to inhale and how much effect it can do to your body. So I'll tell you that most of the cases with these lung conditions, they are in their 20s, maybe in their 30s and 40s, whereas the one who smoke the traditional cigarettes, they're in their 50s, 60s. So it's not about whether it's safer or not, but it's about that you don't know what you're inhaling, and I suggest that it's better to stay away from both e-cigarettes and the traditional cigarettes. In your middle adolescent, you want to be accepted. You want to be accepted by your peers. You want to be in the groups. So whatever the group is doing, you might feel that you have to do it too. Or you might feel that you have to get this smartphone as well because everyone is having it. It's normal. But I want you to keep in mind that while you are pursuing all those things, keep looking to 10 years forward, whether those actions are really what you want to do. I cannot stop you from doing the reward system, but I want you to picture what you want to see yourself 10 years from now. And I think that's the answer that will bring you back, whether you are going to do that action, whether you're going to do that risky behavior or not. Anyway, the confusion part doesn't last long. By the end of adolescence, around maybe grade 10 to grade 11, you'll start to reason out yourself and you start to know what is worth it. Is it worth doing that? Is it worth smoking e-cigarette and damaging your lung? That's when you start to understand the reason and the life. So I feel that maybe you're struggling during these adolescent years, but I believe that RIS has a system that you can talk to your counselors or your advisors.
So the first question is, for students who might not want to become doctors, what life skills do you think are the most essential for us to practicing right now?
So I think the theme of our life now is AI. I actually asked the AI what AI cannot do. I think they know it more than ourselves. So these are what AI answered me that they cannot do, and I believe these skills are the skills that you should have. To sum it all, one is the communication, not the language, not the words, but the emotions that you communicate, and the social interaction that AI can never replace you. I believe that through the curriculum and through all the experiences that you will gain from now on will shape you to be a human that has special skills that AI will never be able to master.
Thank you. And before we move on, is there anything else that you would like to share with us today?
The luck, the chances, the opportunity is beyond our control. So I hope that the world will be nice to you and throw you the opportunity and chances at the right time for you guys so that you can succeed in whatever your goal is.
Thank you so much for those beautiful insights.
We would like to sincerely thank Dr. Phakwan for returning to share her experiences and wisdom with us today. We hope this alumni talk encourages all students to reflect on their own journeys and to pursue their goals with confidence and curiosity. As our school motto reminds us, Ad Astra to the stars. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Have a wonderful afternoon.